Good morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. I know it's been a bit since I've posted a video and said, hey, what's up? There's a reason for that. I've been going through some really crazy medical stuff. I've had a lot of appointments, and I haven't had the answers until as of recently. And so I didn't want to share anything, but I feel like I'm finally ready to do that. So, here soon, I will be explaining some things. But I wanted to check in and see how you're doing. Make sure you're doing okay. I know that for some of us, the holidays can be hard. Whether it's because we're struggling with maybe recovery or grief, or sometimes recovery grief, or sometimes because of our abuse recovery grief. And, you know, it can be a hard time of year. I have personally experienced all of those things. I know that this is my second year without someone that I love deeply, that I lost, that I can never get back, a loved one. And the holidays haven't been the same. So, what I do is I try to think of a tradition that, or a tradition or something that we would do that makes me think of that person, that makes me happy. And it feels like they're still here. You know, like a food that they would make or that was their favorite. I know it's not the same, but it's a happy memory. I try to keep it positive because I feel like that they wouldn't want me to be sad. But I know sometimes it's hard to keep from being sad. But I do know that if you're ever struggling with any of these things, that I am here. Other people are here. You are not alone. And someone is always here to listen. Someone is always here to be your cheerleader. You don't have to do this alone. I also wanted to remind you that you're amazing. You've got this. And it's going to be okay. That it's going to get better. There is a light at the end of this tunnel. It doesn't always have to be this way. Today is just today. Tomorrow is a new day. And we're in charge of what happens. And that's the great thing. That we are in charge of our destiny, our fate. We're the driver of our destination. So just because it seems like the road is bumpy now doesn't mean that we can't correct our course and change roads, change the direction. Sometimes it's rocky for a while, but it doesn't mean that it has to be rocky forever. It does get better. So, if you or someone you know is struggling, you can always reach out to me and DM me. You can email me at sharethemessageofhope@gmail.com. I am always here. You don't have to do this alone. I know that I didn't want to do anything alone. It was a lot better when I had someone to listen to me, when I had someone to talk to, someone to validate my feelings, because doing this alone sucks and it's not fair. It really isn't. I hope that you have a great Saturday, and I hope that you have a great holiday, and you're worth it. You're amazing. You're loved. And remember to always share the message of hope.